Hey Melinda, I love your opening shot here. It shows who your learners are and what you're going to be talking about. It's a beautiful design. Your objective is listed nicely. It teaches the learners what they're going to be talking about, how to engage your students with the iPad. I like how you give the learners a choice between novice or expert. We're going to go through novice. Basics of the iPad, awesome overview. Um, I'm a little concerned with the lighting here. It kind of blends in with your iPad. The overview of the functions was nice. I enjoyed watching that. The only problem is that I see here is maybe you take some stills. It's hard to see that button. I like how you tell them to set up an iTunes account beforehand. Again, you can't really see those buttons you're talking about. I love the fact you took up close-up shots of each of the apps you were going to use and the search button, how to find them. Because once they find them, then at least now they know what they're looking for. Because it comes up with so many different choices when you punch something in, and then you give them the idea of how to get back to their screen with using the home screen button. With this, I would like to see some interactivity with your scenario. Maybe those two pictures that they could click on.
You could use these two pictures and have them click and maybe go on to a scenario of some sort.
How are they going to connect the iPad to the smartboard and the projector? Is it going to be AirPlay, Apple TV, Reflections.com? It could be in your resources. It could talk a little bit about it here. The way you show your apps, just giving them an overview of what they're going to be getting into, it kind of gets them excited. I like the way you did this video. Your audio sounds nice. The overview is nice. Showing them just a little bit about each thing and telling them a little bit about each one. I think it gets them ready to go and gets them real excited about how they might be able to use it in their classroom. I like how you inserted little kind of checks on them. Yes, engagement. You give them some praise. That's nice. I love your little hands here. That gets their eye up there for, here's what we're talking about. We're talking about engagement. You might be able to enter some interactivity here, letting them click on these words and having maybe a light box pop up with some more information about them. Same thing with your apps. Let them decide which app they want to do. They can click on Turn It On or Edmodo or iBooks, and it can go into your description. And I like the little check, did you get it? Do you know what each of the apps do and how are they used in their classroom? I like the little test you give here in the middle, just as a little quick check. I like that. This could be another opportunity to include some interaction with click boxes or light boxes, or some maybe drag and drop interactions to link information to its sources. Definitions when the words are clicked on. Let the learner experience the opportunity to interact with your information. Your assessment sounds need to be adjusted here. It echoes really, really bad. But again, some interaction elements could be built in here. Once they click on effective feedback, maybe a definition comes up. Engage a student, maybe a definition comes up. I love your graphic though. When they click on this app, they have to go back through your whole training, instead of being able to go back into. They have to go back through all of this, and then they get back into the review, and then they click on collaboration, then they have to go back through the whole thing. Get back to review, assessment, same thing. Maybe add some buttons when they go back to get them back to review. I like your quiz at the end. It wouldn't let me fix that though. I tried to fix it because I spelled it wrong and it wouldn't let me. So I got it wrong. But the rest of it worked well. I don't know why. Maybe it was just my computer that it wouldn't let me fix it. But the rest of the quiz worked well. Your recording was fine. It sounded good except for the assessment part, which needs to be fixed. And here, the review quiz, I go here, I can go back, I can go next, but then I get stuck between the two of them. When you get here, your continue button doesn't do anything. It could go into your resources, it could go into a congratulation screen, something like that. But overall, I like the module. there's an app there that I've never heard of that I'm going to do a little bit more research on and look into to see if it's something that my school can use. Since I am a digital educator there, I have the opportunity to see if something works in our school that we could possibly buy it. So thanks for letting me review your module, and I hope you enjoy creating more and keep on going.